Young girls, if you're watching this, I want you to dream big, especially if you aspire to do things, to be things, to accomplish things, to achieve things that no one else who looks like you has ever done before. One of the most famous quotes by former President John F. Kennedy had to do with the goal of sending a man to the moon. And that quote is, we choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win. And that's a message for all of us. Let me ask you something. How big are your dreams? Are you willing to aspire higher? I mean, just think about it. Going to the moon is such a big goal. And believe me, there were a lot of risks for NASA and for those involved in that endeavor. There was the money issue. There was putting together the right team. There was the whole risk of losing a life. There were a lot of obstacles to overcome, but through planning and preparation and putting the right minds together and budgeting for it, NASA was able to accomplish what seemed to be impossible. You know, it's not easy to have big, hairy, audacious goals. It's challenging. It's hard. I mean, anything worth having, if it's really big enough, if it's high enough, then it is going to be a challenge. Don't let history deter you. Don't let culture suffocate your dreams. Culture has a tendency to condition you to think that you just have to get an education, that you have to get a job, that you pay your bills, and that you die. But culture never really conditions you to self-actualize. Because here's the thing. If we can put a man on the moon in the 1960s when that seemed like such an impossible thing to do, then you can achieve your impossible big dream too.